Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Joe with Ghost Gaming. Today we have another Fusion Locals Finals. This is between me and my teammate Michael. So I'm playing Pure Zoo, and Michael is playing Kaiju Zoo. I don't know. He's such a fan of it. I think he just doesn't like the headache of Masterpiece, and there is a few Masterpiece builds running around our local. So yeah. So anyways, in this duel, Michael doesn't have a way to rat, so he normal summons Ram Ram, and he's going to still attempt to do the fusion sub play. So yeah, basically any single Zoo card you should know by now can go into the fusion sub play with Check Canine. Yeah, and yeah, sorry guys, the angle's kind of low. Our tripod actually broke, so like the head doesn't work properly, so we have to get another one, and we will get it after regionals this week, so that hopefully we have a higher view for you guys. But yeah, so anyways, Michael activates fusion sub, going into Norden, and I was main decking Retaliating Seed today because of all the Zoo players at our locals, and that card's busted. He kind of misplayed because he wasn't expecting the Retaliating Seed, so he didn't detach Ram Ram, so he didn't even have a Norden target to add our special summon, so he couldn't do any plays. But he also put Norden into the graveyard, which I guess he's just so used to instant fusion, but it doesn't have to die because he fusion summoned it properly. So anyway, so I activate Barrage on my turn. Michael activates Chalice. He chalices my Retaliating Seed so that he can Ghost Ogre my Barrage. So I don't have another way to rat, so I activated Instant Fusion to go to Norden. And because I'm going to go into Broad Bull from here, and that's the way I'm going to get into my Zoo plays because I have no other way to. So basically, at this point, if Michael doesn't have another like stop, he pretty much will just lose because, yeah, because I'm just going to get too much advantage at this point. So I haven't used my normal summon yet, so I'm going to normal summon Rat, activate effect. Now here I accidentally send combo. I meant to send Ram Ram. Michael lets me take it back because you guys, I cut it out, but I let Michael take back a couple plays at the beginning of our turn. Just because we're tired, man. It's 5-round locals. Like 5-round locals is really just meh. Like it's half a regional. It's like God. Like I love that there's so many players at our locals out playing, and who is it? Squiddy actually was at our locals. Didn't say hi to him. I probably should have, but haven't like really met the guy or anything. Don't really know much about him. I just have heard about him. But anyways, so I'm doing the Zoo play now. Combo's still in my graveyard. I'm going to be like, oh shit, that should have been Ram Ram. Sorry, Michael. He's like, yeah, that's all good because, you know, we're teammates. We're practicing this mainly for regionals. Like I'm not playing at regionals, but I'm still playtesting build ideas and stuff for my friends like Brandon. Hopefully he tops. But yeah, so anyways, just doing the Zoo plays. Y'all know that is garbage already, so I'm just going to basically make a Trident, pop the Ram Ram, special the Rapier, make a Trident. You already know the deal. And the funny thing is, I already have Lunalight in my hand, so like I'm just going to pitch it and make another draw. So Michael should have probably scooped at this point, but A, he wants to just have it just for you guys just to watch, and B, Michael also a sack, so he thinks he can just like top deck Red Geki or something. But yeah, like usually at this point, like you just scoop, especially in a regional settings, because like time is so important, right? But yeah, so then I fusion sub my Degusto and my Check-a-Nine into Norden. And Norden bring back, or I was thinking either Retaliating Seed or Ram Ram, but I was like, doesn't really matter. You guys should have seen my hand. Like, if I recall correctly, like this hand was pretty busted at this point. It was just a bunch of hand traps. I think I had Flying C and like maybe Max C and like stupid shit. And I was just like, oh, Michael, just scoop. I wanted to just show him. Because, like, I hate, like, my biggest problem in this game is going into time, and it drives me nuts, right? But yeah, so, Degusto, send 3 more back, you know, add stuff back. I didn't send Retaliating Seed. I sent 1 Ram Ram just so, like, I can equip it with Tag Mortar next turn, special summon another Ram Ram. Y'all know the deal. Fusion sub, draw another one. So, as you guys know, I've drawn 3 cards this turn. And this is all without having a zoo in my hand at the beginning. This is Retaliating Sea Instant Fusion. And then I have an extra Whiptail in hand, so I just equip one just to get some extra damage in to my Trident and make it a little bit more beefy on his turn if he tries to attack. And then I'm thinking about setting two, but I'm like, nah. Like I think both were Chalice or both were my body. I was like, kind of pointless. So Michael decides to Kaiju me, and he's normal summons Thoroughblade. I'm like, here's a C. I was like, I hope he has Barrage because I have Ghost Ogre, so it doesn't matter. I think I also had Ghost Dash or Ash Blossom. Sorry if that makes anybody butt hurt. But yeah, so he sets one and I used Augusta's effect, and that's pretty much game at this point. I think Michael actually scoops here. But yeah, and then he had he set instant fusion. So, but instant fusion he uses Noradin, which he should not have gotten rid of. It could have maybe helped him survive a bit, but yeah, it was game over at that point anyway. So Michael starts off. He doesn't have a way to rat again, so he normal summons Whiptail and does this. The sad thing is, this game I put in Droll and Lockbirds on top of the 12 or 13 I'm already playing hand traps, and I didn't draw a single one. I'm like, oh, fun. So he gets Fusion Sub. So he's going to do the whole Fusion Sub play, and yeah, I just sit there, I'm like looking over, I'm talking to Momo, because Momo's playing beside me, I'm like, bruh, how do I not draw a hand trap? So he does the Fusion Sub, he actually gets, he starts drawing into stupid shit. So yeah, so anyways, so he does the Fusion Sub play, he gets Whiptail, and yeah, just check his graveyard. I think he goes into Check-9 here, if I recall correctly. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so he goes into Check-9. He's going to activate effect. He's going to summon Hammer Kong, but he accidentally, like I had to cut it apart because he actually brought back Broad Bull by accident, and he did it. So we just had to refix it. Like again, I said we were so tired. I don't know. It was just a long day for both of us because he had to work as well at 5 a.m. So he brings out Hammer Kong. I mean, he's probably just going to do Drown, but I think he actually has he might have more extenders. So this play I don't agree with. He goes Barrage, target Tiger Mortar to bring out Whiptail, but I think I think he might have done this because I think he has Instant Fusion in hand, and he wants to what's it called? Have enough targets for Degusto to bring them all back. So I think he drew into an Instant Fusion or whatever, or Barrage. I can't remember correctly. Oh no, I think he drew into the Barrage, and he had Instant Fusion, but he didn't have enough targets to actually make it work. So he's going to Instant Fusion, target his thing, but it's actually not bad because now he has enough targets, right, to make Degusto, and I'm just sitting there like, of course I don't have a hand trap. Like, one hand trap would have been great versus this board or versus his hand, but no, I'm just not that lucky, guys. And that's basically how the format is turning out. It's like they either have a consistent zoo turn 1, draw 2 with a Dryden, or you have the out, aka Retaliating Sea or Flying Sea or like Ghost Ogre and Ghost Dash, and they don't have anything else, and it's just, the format's blech. So I draw into one of my hand traps now. Like the next 2 cards after this, I draw into hand traps. So like I lose game 2 if you guys can't tell. But I didn't also draw a board wipe. So my first thought is I'm just going to blind Twin Twister his 2. Hopefully he has barrier set, so he just chains barrier off the bat, and I discard the Ghost Dash because at this point it's like, who gives a fuck. Good card, but like at this point it just doesn't do enough. So he goes, so I'm like Thoroughblade effect, and then I think he either Trident or Ghost Ogres this. But it didn't really matter. It was my only. I didn't have Barrage. My hand was like absolute garbo because the card I'm going to discard off this is Whiptail. You guys don't see it because the graveyard's a little off. But so then I said to say go. One of them is barrier, so I'm just hoping for I don't know what. So it goes to Gusto effect, and I chain barrier. Just so he doesn't get the draws, can't like plus harder, you know. And so he can only hit me for 18 as well, unless he knows someone say like a Whiptail. But he does normal summon Ram activate effect. I forget if he plays combo or not. I like playing it. It's just an added resources, right? That like help you out. Oh yeah, so he's playing combo. Mike Momo like has good points of why we shouldn't play it, but like I just don't like how you run out of Zoof so fast. And it's just I like resource and grind games, and combo definitely helps in the grind game. So I understand his point of going second. It's not good, but what is going second? Am I right? So I think I sit here and Hammer Kong. So I'm just hoping that because I have Chalice as well. So I was hoping that if I can set and then like Chalice one of his Dryadens, and I don't know, just hoping, like, but yeah, like it's at this point it's pretty much over. He goes check a 9. He's going special back Dryadens. He's going to put another Dryadens underneath, and I know it's over at this point. I'm a stubborn dude. If you haven't ever played against me, I'm very stubborn, and I'm just super competitive. So I like winning all the time, and hate losing to this deck. Hate playing this deck. This deck can die. But yeah, so he goes Broad Bull effect to search, add it searching Whiptail, and I should have just scooped here to be honest. But I wanted to see my next card because I had a rat in hand, so I was like, if I could just get a board wipe or something, we might be able to do something. But yeah, it's pretty much over. And then it's a retiring sea, so I'm just saying if it has to go to the graveyard to get its effect, and then he attacks with all his big booty bitches. But yeah, so I'm like top deck. And I was like, oh, another hand trap. That's the thing, is some hand traps are good, like, to try and stop them when you're going first, but they can be so mediocre, like, into top decking scenarios. But anyway, so this is game 3, so I'm like, oh, Terra Top. Activate effect, game. No maxi, game. But hopefully, oh, so I sided out Fusion Sub. I just wanted to test that out, siding out Fusion Sub, because I know a lot of people are now playing Retaliating Z, especially after the ARG and the what was it, the YCS that happened earlier, or Nats. Like a lot of people are like mainly Retaliating, and it's a godsend, yada yada yada. But I'm like, if they're going to put a Retaliating, I'm just going to take out the Fusion Sub. Like especially going second, like it's so hard to like get it anyways with like Joel and Lockbird and all that jazz. So that is why I decided to take it out. So I'm just doing the standard play. I kept my Terratops open to special summon just in case he has interruption on my rat play. But also, I took out Totem Bird for Tornado Dragon today, just to also test that out. I made Tornado Dragon once versus one of our Metalfo players, Metalfo Zoo players. And Solomon, he's actually topped a bunch with that deck as well. We both love that deck, but deck's dead. So, I go check 9 special Hammer Kong. Michael is like, oh, he's not playing the Fusion Sub. But yeah, so I go Tiger Mortar to put under Hammer Kong. And he decides to Ghost Ogre me here. Can't really say if that's the right play or not. It helps him a bit. But yeah, so now I'm going to go into Invoker. And I'm going to special summon Thoroughblade because I wanna try and cycle one of my Whiptails. I think I have 2 Whiptails in hand. So I want to cycle one of my Whiptails to get a better draw. Just because I want to try and set up the best first turn board possible, right? So that's my thinking. Now, after this, it's actually pretty interesting, or not interesting, but like, instead of going into a Trident for me, I went into a Degusto so I could get another draw, like you guys will see here in a sec. But I check my graveyard, I go into the Degusto to get another draw, recycle my engine in case it's a ground game. And the reason I do this is because I actually have Deep Barrier set. So I value the recycle on the draw more than making a Trident that I have to use and then Deep Barrier. And I was just thinking, in case I get board wiped, like, might as well, right? So, like, yeah, the Trident's good, but... And I obviously can't overlay over Hammer Kong because of Check-a-Nine's effect. So that is why I did that. If you think that's wrong, by all means, let me know why. I just value the Degusto more than the Trident in this scenario, just because I had Debarrier set, right? So, and if I have Debarrier, that most likely means if he doesn't have a board, my Emerald's living, so I can recycle, and my Invoker is living. So yeah. So anyway, standby phase, activate anti-spell. I'm like, oh, well, skill right here. So he special summons Terratop. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then he has Talking Tom board, which of course he does, right? They go together. You can't be consistent. So he goes to Invoker, activate Invoker's effect, and I'm just going to do Barrier here. And it's like, oh, the skill that I possess. So now he attacks into Hammer Kong, and I'm like, oh wait, should I Whip Tail or should I not? And I was like, that's fine if he doesn't, because either way, because if he does, yeah, I get rid of his Invoker, but then I don't potentially have a Zoo play if he has a way to stop my Invoker. So, but all he does is set one, say go, and it's basically over at this point. Invoker, like, because I have Invoker, I have Degusto. If both those goes off, there's no way that he's really coming back from this. So yeah, it's basically, like, I'm just gonna say at this point I win. I have I think Max C in hand, or I draw into Max C, I draw into Flying C, I draw into 2 Ghost Dash. I have I think a Chalice or my body set. Like, I am perfectly like in the runnings. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Very much appreciate all the support we're getting. I'm really glad that all that you guys are like subscribing and enjoying the videos. If you have any comments, questions down below, please feel free to ask. Michael does activate Joel Lockford here, but yeah, feel free to ask. We're actually going to our regionals this Saturday. Me and Mohammed are judging. Brandon's hopefully getting his first top ever, and so he can when he comes to Nats, he can play at Nats with us. We've been helping him learn. He has potential. He's just learning, and we all are going to our first events, right? So it's like, yeah, we're trying to actually like improve and get better at the game. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, subscribe if you want more content. Anyways, peace out.
In my head